Let's keep it family friendly in the chat. Okay? Okay. So now what we'll do is I'll bring myself up and we'll start our feed. So bring myself up. There we go. And I will be tomorrow night we will be fixing all this stuff. And uh we're here and just got to get my camera focused so that you see both of me. There we go. And I'll be moving it around and everything else as the night goes by. And I don't know why. So what we got to do is we got to enhance the program here. Let's make visual efforts to enhance ourselves. There we go. And we'll bring up our ring light, get the flesh tone in here. Uh, that's better. And we'll set up everything. So what we're going to do, I'm set up my phone, and I want to make sure I remember where it is tonight. Okay, and then tomorrow we'll have everything set up to show you. If you were on the live stream last night, it was it was so freaking funny. It was, oh man. Uh, I thought I had lost my second phone. I have three phones. This is a second phone, and I have a third phone, and this is my primary phone right here. Okay. Now we have this woolen thing over here from my wife, which we will take and put over here out of the way. That woolen thing is my wife's jacket. We don't need it. And what happened was that I was looking for my phone, going crazy looking for this. And I'm looking all over. I'm looking here, I'm looking there. And what happened was the phone was right in front of me. I got the new ring light for Christmas, and the ring light has a phone adapter on it. As you can see, this is right here. So this was right in front of me, right here in front of me, on the adapter. And I'm going crazy looking for it, and it's right here in front of me. I had my wife check. I went out and checked the car. I went around the house, checking everything, checking under the bed. Unbelievable. And it was right in front of me. So hopefully we won't have that problem tonight. So we're going to have two feeds going. The portrait feed is the vertical feed. The horizontal feed is the landscape feed. That's this way. The caption comes out on both feeds. Okay. What is said. And we have Phillips Jones in the house. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So tonight we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing as the weather warms up a little bit. I know it's going to get cold again, but probably over the weekend and the next couple of days, between now and Monday, we'll be taking down our Christmas decorations outside first. We'll be taking down some stuff inside the house. and then we'll get the tree down and everything. I won't get that down, get the stuff up in the attic without somebody in the house, because I don't want to fall and have nobody here to help me. So that's what we're planning to do. I don't need that. We want this. There we go. So now I can see everybody. All right. I can see you, and we'll be setting up this one, and it'll be the vertical feed. So I'll have the vertical and horizontal feed where I can watch both feeds and how they're operating. And this Wi-Fi that we have and the modem that we have can handle all this stuff. So now what I got to do is I got to mute the sound, and hopefully tomorrow night let's see if we can get this off. I'm working on the phone right here. So let's go back to this and let me see if I can get this sound off. I got to get the sound off on this. There we go. Bring it back up. So that's what I'm working on. And we will be working on all this stuff with you. And I'm learning. And like I said, we're always learning something about the internet. You'll get used to something in a week or two or a few days, they'll come up with something else. There we go. We got it. Let's see. Let's check. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's it. Bring it up. We got both of them down. So that's perfect. That's what I had to do. That's what happened when I lost the sound on my phone. That was another time I was going crazy to trying to figure out what happened to my phone. And it was that the sound was lowered. And there's two things to check on it, and I didn't check on both. So let's bring it back up. And there we go. So in other words, there were two volume checks that I checked with the screen and the volume on your thing. So you turn that up and you tap the screen, and it comes up. We can get rid of this now. There we go. All right, now we want to bring ourselves over here more so that you see this and you see me in the picture as well. And we'll move ourselves over here and we'll have ourselves in both frames like that. for now. And then tomorrow night, we're going to adjust the frames and everything else as far as where I'm sitting. We're going to pitch the camera so that you get the full screen and everything else. And we have Squirrel in the chat. I'm here at my in-laws. Okay. So I don't know if you were in the chat last night. I was telling everybody, I was telling Philip and everybody that when I was on, I was looking for my second phone. I have 3 phones. And going to be on till at least 11:30 tonight. Now, what happened with the phone was that I had it right here, didn't have it on. I'm looking at this, I'm looking all around. I had it off to the side. Squirrel says hi to Philip Jones. Okay. Now, excuse me. What happened was I went to look for that phone over here. I'm looking over here. I'm looking over here. This phone was off to the side. I didn't have it on. I'm going to set it up. So each day I'm going to do something else so that I can have everything together. So uh, tomorrow night's ring light video and Saturday's video, we'll have everything together and we'll be doing it together. And I'll be explaining what I'm going to be taking down. I'm going to be explaining what we're going to go into going forward. Did you find your phone? Yes, I did. I don't know if you were there. That's what I'm explaining now. So now I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking on my case. I'm looking at where I have my phone mount. I'm looking all over. I'm looking here. I'm looking there. I looked where I had the ring light with the phone in it and everything. Not there. To to put the phone in, and we have Jesse. Welcome, welcome, Jesse. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Good evening. So I'm going crazy. I told everybody I got to go find a phone. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know if I had it in the car or whatever. On the side of the computer over here, I had the ring light with the phone in it. I'm looking all over for it, all over for it. It was right here. I'm using it tonight, as you can see. Okay. It was right here. I had my wife came in the room. And she's looking around. I say, hold on. I said to her, I have the one phone. I have my phone case with the phone in the phone case. I have this phone, the old phone. I can't find my second phone. So she goes, she picks up the one with the smashed thing that I'm going to give to somebody. She's saying, he says hi to Jesse. So I'm looking all of it, and I look, son of a gun. I look over here. There it is. My wife got under the bed with the flashlight and everything else. Took this flashlight, I'm looking here, I'm looking there. Can't find it. It's right in front of my face. So So I'm trying to get the best possible setting there. You got to set that up too. The ball. I want to get that back a little bit more. We'll work on it. We'll work on this tomorrow night, and I will show you. I will show you how the ring light effect works, and getting everything in focus and everything else. We got to move the. There's a certain spot for the camera. We got to get all it in focus. So that's it. So that's where we are. We got to bring this down just a little bit like that so that you can see me. And we'll figure out where we got to put the boom and everything else like that so you get everything in the picture. So that was it. Hit the thumbs up, give me a like and everything else. So that's the story. So now I will put the URL up and the mailing address, and I'll tell you why. Put the mailing address up, and you should have your stuff between now and Monday or Tuesday. The stickers, but that was the last thing I mailed that out today, so they're going to mail tomorrow. Just went to the post office box and put it in the mail. So go to the post office tomorrow. So let me see here. It says hit the thumbs up button. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the mailing address, and I'll show you why we're putting the mailing address in the picture. Here's our mailing address. If you want a sticker from me, or you send me a sticker, you will get one small sticker and one big sticker. I will give you 2 of the big sticker and 2 of the small sticker right there. Okay? You'll get 2 of each. And they're right here in the pouch. So I'll be giving them out to people if you send me your sticker, or just send me a self-addressed envelope to Garden Aquatics Remix, whatever, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. Again, Garden Aquatics Remix. It will get to me, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York. My return labels on my envelopes, I still have a lot of envelopes with my old thing. I don't want to use them. That's still active because that's part of a business that I have. So that has nothing to do with this channel, but it will come up. You see the address will have the same post office box or box number. That's for my business. So it's part of the thing. So it goes through. So that's it. So if you want one, I'll give it to you. If you just send me the envelope or send your address in my email address, and that's in my about tab where it says more, and that's it. As I do, that's it. It's right there. That's my URL. Once we get monetized, which we're in the 500 range, and I was 90 something, it went down, and it may go down a little bit more tomorrow, but then it'll go up. It's not going, so it's going up and down, up and down. I figure by the end of February, we should be monetized, hopefully, and we'll get Squirrel there too. So that's where we are. So Tomorrow we'll be cleaning up the room totally. And Saturday we'll be cleaning up the room. I hope to get to some stuff. I may take some Christmas stuff down and leave some up, or just take it down and not have it up to get everything in the boxes and everything else. My leg's still bothering me a little bit. I went to the chiropractor and to the orthopedist, and they both helped me immensely. So that helped. So that's where we are. Why we're not in the things. This is the first uh, live stream, Thursday night live stream. Tomorrow is the second Friday, so it'll be the second Friday night in 2026. And then I will make a decision on next week. We'll see how we get our chat going and everything else, if I continue with this or not. And I will make a decision whether to keep this thing or just go back to the free version or just pay a monthly fee. I'm going to see. I'm going to look into it and research it and everything else. And I will make that decision, and I will have that decision for everybody, hopefully tomorrow night on that. So I hope everybody likes the uh, stuff that comes up in the chat and everything else when you're visiting the channel. That's for Halloween and stuff. This is for a holiday. We add that to it. All right. And then you, of course, you have your borders that you have. This is purple. They're adding more and more stuff to it. Let's see what this is. Purple. Let me see. Look, I'll show you what I see. Thanksgiving. We'll go back. So I don't know why that's still up, but it's still up. And then we have Tropical Snowman. There we go. A Christmas frame. That's what we had up before. This is Cozy Night. That's what we had up. So we'll leave that up for a while. And of course, we can do this. See if they have any more. We can put that up there. Okay. What can we edit? Add file. No. I do want to edit. Where is it? Okay. I'm sorry. No, now we'll do it. There we go. Some files, more uploads. You wanna, it's, I'm looking to see why I can't upload that. And it says you wanna, you've got a lot of files. Each board is a limit of 100 images. Video, please delete some files before upgrading. Okay, we don't need that. So for right now, what we'll do is for the season or whatever, we'll start deleting them as we go. So for right now, we're still in Christmas. After uh, tonight, we'll get rid of the stuff and we'll go into winter mode and stuff like that. And we'll go back to this image as well. That's background. All right. So this was what I use when I want to go to the bathroom or something. That's the image of the man cave at night. All right. We're going to go through all of these and eliminate some of them. And you have them in the background. This is the beach snowman. Is Santa on the beach. We'll leave that. So that will highlight the thing where you can go over in this corner right here on the um, vertical feed is the chat, okay, and the horizontal landscape feed, same place. The ticker tape runs this way on the horizontal feed. On the vertical feed, it's at the top over here, right here at the top. You see it? It's going this way. Okay. Okay. So that's it. That's where we are. And I'll be showing everybody what they have. And we'll go over everything. I'm sure they'll come up with some winter scenes. This is Frosted Joy. Sure they'll come up with some winter scenes and stuff like that. So, and we're going to have different intros. If you watch my videos, now they have the thing, and I go like this, and all you have is this. We remove this. Go to this and bring myself up like this. See that? Like that. And it would say that, and it said, that's a wrap. And I would say good night, and it would go like this. So last night, when I finally found my phone and I told everybody what I did, you also have the laughter on this. Okay. And I did this last audience. So where I found my phone. So let's bring this down just a little bit. So that was last night. And a long slide. I love this. I love these sounds. That's it. And then, somebody's knocking at the door. Yeah, the fountain. I love the sounds. Okay. But that's it. That's where we are. And then, of course, you have these. And we have Santa over there. And we'll bring the holiday one back. I know everybody likes it. You want the tropical snowman? You like that one better. I know. But I don't understand why they have it there. But that's the way it is. So, is there anything anybody wants to know about the channel, where we're going, what we're doing? And I will tell you what we're doing. I'm going to take the channel a little bit further than what I was doing. We're going to go into detail of lawn planting and stuff like that. We're going to have reference books. We're going to go into homesteading. And this summer, we're going to the same old place, but we're going to go longer. We're going to go 2 days more. We're going to go Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days to the place, because we're going to look at houses up there and property up there. Because the end of this year, good Lord willing, 2026, we're going to make a decision that by the end of 2027 or 2028, we want to make a decision whether we're going to stay here or move. Because of the present situation, where my son lives in Brooklyn and stuff like that, they don't like the situation there right now and everything else. And they want to see how things go, allegedly, and may get out. Of the city. So that's it. So I'm waiting for a big challenge with it and everything else. So that's why they're waiting, is to see what happens and see if they. There's a lot of stuff involved with the father and stuff like that. My son's father-in-law with his fiance, wife, whatever you want to call it. So that's the situation with that, and what she's going to get and what we can get for this house, what she's going to get from her father, from her father, and everything else. So I said, I should be sitting up, but I'm comfortable this way. So we'll have to wait and see. So let's get ourselves up into the chair. That's better. So this way you can see me. And I'll be setting up the on air sign. You see it over there? On air. We're on the air. Okay? So you'll be thinking we're gonna get above us. I'll probably put it up there, right in this corner, right there, so that you see it in both frames. You see a wider frame here with the landscape, the portrait feed, all you see is the door in the corner. Now, no matter what I do, there's the thing I can't, excuse me, I can't get the door out of the picture unless I put up the the door out of the picture, unless I put up the green screen. I don't want to do that right now. I've used the green screen for making pictures and putting them up so that I have them on the virtual feed, which I may add some more, and you'll see them. Maybe do a outdoor one and upload it to the computer. Uh, all that stuff going forward. So I just have to figure out how to do it. I can download the videos, but photos are something else. So I got to figure put it the desktop and how to load it. I make a picture here and upload it. I have to say. So now we have to take this, put this over here, and I'll tell you where my watch hours are. We'll take the phone and put it over here. Get all this crap coming up here. Sorry about that. Excuse me. All right. Now let's check. Let's check our status as far as hours go and everything else. And I'll tell you where we are. And now it may go down tomorrow. It may go up. I don't know for sure, but we'll get a report. Okay. Give everybody a report where we are with watch hours and everything else. My watch hours were at, I think they went down to 5:35:20. That's 3,520. It went down. This I gotta record it tonight. I'll record it and see if it goes down or up. So I think we're doing okay now. My earnings are $20.46. Great, huh? Okay, now I'll show you where my analytics are. Okay, it's January 1st. January 1st, January 2nd, it went down. January 3rd, it went down. And then January 4th, it goes up a little bit. So it may go up tomorrow. We're at, where is the watch hours? What date? As of the 3rd. Okay, so it's the 3rd. The 4th, the 3rd, it went down. The 4th, it's going to go up. And then on the 6th, it went down again. And now it's going up again. So it's like this. You see it? It's crazy. You see it? See up and down, up and down. So that's it. I'm checking out posts and stuff like that. Everything's good. Content. Oh, excuse me, reviewing my shorts. Those are my shorts for today. I go check out the Dollar Tree ones. There's a lot of them. Gotta go back into them. Dollar Tree one's got a few. The Sunset one got a few. The St. Patrick's Day. In Dollar Tree right now, you have St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, and summer. As each one changes, the stuff's gonna go off. So we'll probably transition from uh, Valentine's Day to uh, right into Easter because it's close this year. When is Ash Wednesday this year?
Ash Wednesday will be on Wednesday, February 18th, 2026.
What day does the Roman Catholic Easter come on this year? When is Easter this year?
Easter will be on Sunday, April 5th, 2026.
April 5th. So it's the first Sunday in April. What day does Valentine's Day come on this year?
Valentine's Day is always on February 14th. This year, it will be on a Saturday. It's a day to celebrate love and affection with cards, flowers, and gifts.
What days does what day does St. Patrick's Day fall on?
St. Patrick's Day is always on March 17th each year. It marks the death date of Ireland's patron saint, and people celebrate with parades, green clothes, and Irish traditions.
So should say what day of the week. So that means Fat Tuesday is on February 17th. Do you know the uh, thing about Fat Tuesday? Why they have the Mardi Gras? They call it Fat Tuesday because we go into the Lenten season and we can't have snacks and stuff like that. We have to eat. You have to fast, give up stuff for Lent, so they give up the candy. So on Fat Tuesday, they go out and they give everybody the candy and stuff like that. So when the uh, Lenten is over, you have this abundance of candy. What is the significance of Fat Tuesday?
Fat Tuesday, also known as Mardi Gras, marks the end of feasting before Lent.
Yeah.
It's a time for indulgence, with traditions including eating rich foods like meat and sweets. Some cultures call it Shrove Tuesday or Pancake Day, and it's often celebrated with parades and king cakes, especially in places like New Orleans.
It's the last celebration before Easter because we have to fast for those 40 days. So you eat and you have parties and stuff. And that's what that is. So there's where we are as far as Excuse me. Everything else goes. So we'll be on until I said 11:30. If we have some guests in here or something like that, we'll stay on till who else is on tonight? Let's check that. Who else is on? Who else is on? Who else is on? My stomach is. Nobody we know. Looking at something. Anything else interesting? No. Checking out my latest videos. See what I can upload tomorrow. So we can get rid of a lot of these, which we will be doing. So hopefully tomorrow, not everything will work because I'm not going to have my daughter here. She's going to Canada to visit some friends. And if I have a problem, I'm going to have to figure it out. So that's it. Hello, everybody. Okay, I want to freeze it up a little bit and talk to you about where we're going with Garden Aquatics. Do you like this voice? It's fun. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to everybody. Or do you like this voice? How's this? Is this clear? We'll make it a little louder. Let's bring this down. Let's bring this. Let's bring this down. How's that? Okay. Okay. Now, where we're going with Garden Aquatics is in a new direction. Gonna go into detail on certain things we're going to do. And that includes everything from what flowers to plant, what the plants are, trimming bushes, weeding and preparing a garden, how to get rid of just animals that would, what would you call it? Let me think. It's threatening the wildlife that I want here. I want the birds. I want the squirrels. I want the rabbits. But I don't want them going after my fish. And we have two cats that constantly attack the birds, attack the squirrels. We got rid of the rodents, the rats and stuff, but I want them not to go after the birds. We're going to go into composting. We're going to go into seeding and maintaining the lawn a little better with chemicals and organic fertilizer, making compost, all that. So I hope you're here for that this year. And if we get monetized and we get 20,000 subscribers and I get a good uh, group of people to join the channel, there'll be a video that will come out one day a week, or maybe Sunday afternoon or Saturday night or whatever, that will be for members only. And the members only will be part of an exclusive thing that will have a newsletter that will be actually mailed to them if they join the level. There are a couple of levels. The top level, you'll get the newsletter every, and it'll be copied on a copy or whatever originally and stuff like that. But if we continue to get more and more members, uh, go to an actually printed copy. I can show you the page, the front page, that will be it, what it would be called and everything else. Let's see. I believe I have it somewhere here. Let me see. 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 It's here. It's here. I don't know where I got this many photos. I know I have it someplace here. Trying to find them for you. I'm going through all the videos, all my videos. I know I have it somewhere. Documents. I think it's on the other phone. Let me check the other phone. Let me check this one. Let me check this one. I think Squirrel made it home. Not home yet. Okay. And then he says, my match hours, my watch hours as of January 3rd, just where I am. Not June 3rd, January 3rd. So you did go up. So you're getting there. Wayne is live. Let me see photos on this one. That is the Garden Aquatics one. I guess I got to create a new one. And which we will do right now. And hopefully I get it to come up. Let's go to let's ask it. I'm going to ask it. Create a cover for a magazine that will say Insider's Guide to Garden Aquatics. The picture should have a pond with a frog on a bridge, fish swimming in it, and a rabbit and a turtle in it. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we'll get it. It's creating an image. I think I made a copy of it somewhere. See, that's it. They're getting better and better. So that's what we're going to have. Okay, now I want to print this out. Save. I'm trying to figure out how to save it. So, but that's exactly what I want to do. Save it to contoursir@aol.com. So it should be there now. Let's see. Let's check our AOL account. I wanted to. Oh, let's see. Why is it doing that? I want to save the picture that I just uploaded. So now where is it? There we go. I found them. Son of a gun, I found them. I found them. I found them. I found them. Okay. But this one is the best one. This one right here is the best one. So we may be using that. Share. Trying to upload it. What it will be including, it would be tips for ponds and plants, koi and goldfish care, invading wildlife or to your water garden. And then it says create a backyard waterfall. All right. Lost. So that's what it would be like. The newsletter would come out, send it to your computer, or you would have it like that. Or you would have this one. Like this one says, cleaned up the back, cleaned up, cleaned up in the back of the pond. Now it's looking good. See, we have that. That's my pond. Then we have Lawn and Garden Tuesday right there. This was generated from thing, and I want to use this one. I'm going to I'm going to put a video out when we have a blizzard or a bad hurricane or a hurricane. I don't want a hurricane, a bad thunderstorm or whatever, and I'll put the video out or make a short of it, and I would use that thumbnail. I believe I have uploaded, so we're going to use it. I want to put them all on the phone, from the phone to the computer. It's see, it's circling, so we'll do that. Made it home. He made it home. He made it home. It takes a long time, but it will upload. What's missing is the duck. That's what's missing. See,
What's that?
I made that.
Oh.
AI.
Mhm.
You tell her what you want to do, and it prints it out. That's supposed to be the pond. Just showed the wife. So we're gonna do that. We have this one. Beginner's Guide to Garden Aquatics. We're going to do a book with AI. Then we have this one too. So almost 11 o'clock. I can't believe it. So we have a half hour to go. But that's what we're going to do. All right. It's getting better and better. we're going to use this. This is how you make compost with leaves, grass, and scraps. This is my compost. We have that one. And we have this one. Over that, we're gonna get into it. If we get monetized and we're making a lot of money, that's what we're gonna do. He says, "Where is everyone?" I don't know. I don't know. Judy May, whatever. They're in the background. We have 6 people in the chat. I only see 2 people on here. Jesse, you, and that's it. There's 6 people in the chat. Give a thumbs up. Come into the chat. We have 5 now. Let's check out my list. So you should get your stickers. The stickers group went out today. That people asked for stickers. They went out today, so they'll be in the mail tomorrow. I put them in the mailbox, so they pick them up and things. So it should go out tomorrow. So you'll be getting them. I think I gave you like Squirrel. I gave you like I don't remember. I didn't record it. 5 or 6 of each. I just took a bunch of them and I put them in a put them in a put them in a put them in an envelope. Put a piece of paper of copy paper around it and sent it to you. Well, so hopefully they won't send it back to me. I think I put 2 stamps on it just in case. So I gave you like 5 or 6 stickers of each, small and large. Took a bunch of them. See, not that many, but I would say like a few. So if you want to put them in your giveaway, whatever you can. And I figure in end of January or in February we'll be at that monetization level, and that hopefully you'll be by spring or by the first week or 2 in the summer. You'll be. I would say by. I'm thinking you keep going the way you're going, doing what you're doing, you'll get there in 6 months of this year. So it's a June or July you'll have it. So because you got the 3,000 subscribers, so uh, your channel's being more active. You got more to think, and mine will go up and down too. So I know I hopefully will get it. If I don't get it by February, I'll get it by the spring. by spring, when my season ends, the 2025-2026 season starts. And when the newsletter will come out, and it will have different things for the season, what we're doing for the season, uh, getting into spring, getting ready to plant, uh, what plants to plant in a greenhouse, stuff like that. Uh, what seedlings to start, when to start them, stuff like that. And that would be the spring edition. Getting ready to seed the grass. When is the best time to plant? What to do in the hot summer? How to treat and water your grass? What type of fertilizer and stuff to put down? And there will be all sorts of coupons in that thing too. And it'll be on the website when I set up the website, or I'm thinking of just mailing it to people. The original one will be a thing, because if you want it, it'll be a few dollars to send it. I think about $5-6 to mail it out to everybody. Let's see what he says. He says, I can't metal detect on some properties, someone's property. I know that. So where were you planning to metal detect, on somebody's property? So we'll go to 11:30 and we'll get the 2 hours in for tonight. And then I'll be back tomorrow night around 9:30, maybe 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And Saturday, we're going to do a long live stream and everything else. Yes, in Maryland. Where were you going to metal detect in Maryland? And when it's the thing, so we may do some stuff outside tomorrow. I might take the blow ups down, and then let's see, what's the weather for tomorrow? Oh, so what we can do tomorrow, uh, we'll get the decorations down and pack them away and everything else, and get them out of the way. They're supposed to be. Let me see. What's the weather for Saturday?
Saturday's forecast for Belmore is 6 degrees with rain.
What's the weather for Sunday? What's the weather for Sunday?
Sunday's forecast for North Belmore is 43 degrees and partly sunny.
I can't say, but I will be doing a video on it. Okay. That's good. So you could tell people you're doing the right thing. You're getting into the thing. Oh, I went to the metal detect in this area and I couldn't do it on this person's property, whatever. What you shouldn't do. That would be do's, do's and don'ts. That would be a good video to do. Definitely. What's the weather for Monday?
Monday's forecast for North Belmore is 40 degrees and partly sunny.
What's the weather for Tuesday?
Tuesday's forecast for North Belmore is 45 degrees and mostly sunny.
Okay, what's the weather for Wednesday?
Wednesday's forecast for North Belmore is 47 degrees and cloudy.
Okay, what's the weather for Thursday?
Thursday's forecast for North Belmore is 48 degrees and sunny.
What's the weather for next Thursday?
Next Thursday, January 15th, in North Belmore, temperatures will be cold, with a high of around 34 degrees Fahrenheit and a low near 22 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a 30% chance of snow or mixed precipitation.
Can you tell us how much we're gonna get next Thursday? So we have to look at next Thursday. Thursday's very iffy next week, so we got to get this stuff down this week. All right, so we'll do some of it tomorrow. We'll get most of it down tomorrow and get this stuff away. I'll get all the stuff in the garage. I'll get the snow blower out and put the stuff in the back. And then when I can get a chance, when I'm really feeling better, I'll get it up in the attic. So we'll do that tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we'll be in the house taking down the Christmas tree and stuff, getting that ready to get up in the attic. And then we'll get the boxes down and everything else to put the window display away. So we'll do that when it's cold out and everything. When we have the chance of snow or whatever, we'll be in the house. Right. So, uh, go to Willing. We'll be back next week. We're gonna go till 11:30, and I hope everybody. I don't know where everybody is. We still have 5 people in the chat. If you haven't given a thumbs up, by all means, give a thumbs up to the chat. Let's see where we are as far as subscribers go. Subscribers, we only got 3 thumbs up. So if you're in the chat in the background, just give a thumbs up, please. So we got 4. I would appreciate it. So I basically caught up. He says, I also did a short on my channel about my giveaway. Okay, so I'll check your channel out for that. So Friday will be the last time we're going to be using this stuff up here. So just want to let everybody know Friday will be the last time, and then we'll go into something else. We'll go back to our regular backgrounds, and we'll put these in a folder that we don't need them all up here. So I'll be looking forward to your giveaway and stuff like that, Squirrel. And you will get my stickers, if not this weekend, next week. And anybody that didn't get a thing will be getting them because they all went out. So everybody's on the list that was supposed to get something will get something from me. By next weekend, everybody that I send something to should have it by next Friday. They'll be getting these keychains, friends of mine, and stuff like that. We'll be getting anything. I don't know what I did with my garden aquatics sticker. It's around here somewhere. We'll be looking for that too. I'm not concerned about it, but I know it's here somewhere. So tomorrow we'll be taking down the Christmas decorations outside. We're getting them definitely down off the gutter and getting the blow-ups down and getting mostly all the lights down and putting them in different bins and packing up the bins and putting them in the garage. We'll get this stuff down tomorrow. After I take my wife to work, and I got to take my daughter stuff. So I'm definitely going to get as much as I can down tomorrow. And then by Sunday, everything will be down outside. And then next week, when the rain and everything will be inside the house, getting all that stuff down. That's the way I plan it. And then we'll get ready for Valentine's Day. I'll put this stuff up, just decorate the lampposts and stuff like to put a few things up for Valentine's Day in the window, and that's it. That will be done by Monday or Tuesday of next week, hopefully. And I found my plug for the lamp post outside, and we want to get the lamp post back up and running. So we'll be looking at that. I think I have Judy May's phone. address. That's Lynn's. I'm looking to see whose addresses I have, whose address I don't have, and I checked off who I sent stuff to. I have Squirrel. I have Joseph. Yeah, I do. I sent them to Sharon. I'll put that over here. Okay. So we have about 15 minutes to go. So we'll recap what we are doing. I'm going into the channel. Tomorrow night we'll be here. Tomorrow afternoon I'll be getting down as much as the lights and stuff that I can. And between now and Sunday, because the weather's going to get colder again. So we'll be inside again, and we'll be taking down the Christmas decorations in the house and putting them up Valentine's Day and stuff like that. And then the next warm day, or fairly warm day before the next snowfall, I hope to get the garland around the lamppost and get the uh, red lights up or whatever. And that's it. We'll get that stuff down, and we'll decorate the window. And we'll get into Valentine's Day. So tomorrow we'll be taking down the Christmas lights outside. Definitely getting down off the gutter. When I don't get down tomorrow before dark, I will get down either Saturday or Sunday, and then pack all the stuff away, and then move the boxes into the garage and get the blower out, snow blower out, so that I have that ready. And I want to see if I can get some snow melt, because I'm going to put that down. And I got to find my spreader, my hand spreader, which I'm going to use. I'll show you what to do to go buy one of those hand spreaders. That's a good idea. That's what we're going to do. So that's where we are. Gonna get colder, and hopefully we can keep ahead of the snow. We don't get that much snow where I can, because then I would ask my son to come over and help me shovel. I will not do a lot of shoveling. I'll try to get my car out, whatever. And that's that. I'm going to be looking for a bigger snow blower too. If we stay here, if we go upstate, we'll definitely get something bigger. We've got a little tractor because, but that's what we want to do. We want to get out of New York area. We'll go upstate, and see what happens. Because my daughter-in-law and my son don't want to stay in Brooklyn. So that's it. It all depends on what happens in the next year or so. So, God willing, I will have an answer for everybody this time next year. And we'll be going upstate. We'll be spending a little longer there. I will be doing a lot more than I did last time. We'll be doing a fishing thing. I may even do some magnet fishing or something like that, showing you the lakes and some falls up there and stuff like that, different areas of Catskills, not just the place we go to. we'll take a walk up the road if we can, or take a ride up the road and show you different places that we've been to and everything else, what's changed and stuff like that, what's around, do a little shopping, and we'll have more time to spend at the pool. The first couple of days will be looking at property up there, looking at house and stuff like that. And then some property and stuff like that. Doing a tour of an area. And it should be very interesting up there. We'll talk about that as it gets closer. Right now it's 34 degrees and clear. So tomorrow night we may stay on later because my daughter is going away, and Saturday I don't have to get up early to take her to work, so we may stay on till 12:30 or so. So we may come on a little later, but we'll definitely try to get at least 3 hours in or more. And I'm going to come on. I was coming in at 9:30. I'm going to try to come in at 9 or 8:30 now, as we get to get that monetization in here. And just come up. I'm going to put up a video for the live stream on Saturday again in the yard. I may do the pond this time, watching the fish, and then after all, we get all the stuff down and everything else, and so we get everything done where it's cold, and we'll get to the pond and clean that up. We got to concentrate on getting the Christmas stuff down and everything else. Once we get that stuff down, we'll be able to get in. And then when I do the newsletter, I will tell everybody, okay, we usually do the Christmas decorations up until the first week in January. It's usually cold and everything else, and we usually get a January thaw where the weather warms up. So that would be a chance to go out and get the stuff down, and then look around your yard and stuff like that. Is what I was saying would be in the magazine, the newsletter, that we take the stuff down and get ready for Valentine's Day if you want to do stuff for Valentine's Day, or look at where your grass is and stuff like that. But the weather was warmer. You have plants that you didn't take, trim all the rose bushes, trim all your trees that you can trim and stuff like that. I would wait before trimming them, especially evergreens and stuff like that. Once the weather warms up in March, would be the best time to do that. And then we go into spring, and your spring cleanup would be cleaning up the gardens, taking away all the dead branches and stuff like that that you have, leaves and stuff like that, putting down some compost, mixing it with some topsoil, and putting it in your garden beds. That would be a thing. All right. And I would have coupons for fertilizer, for Scott's, for Anderson's fertilizer, all that stuff. And we have Lewis in here. Hello, Lewis. Welcome. Good evening, Garden Aquatics Remix. Thank you for coming in. We'll give you an applause. We're going to be on for about 10, 15 minutes left. So thank you for coming in. I just gave you a like, so that means we got 5 likes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I was just telling everybody my plans once we get monetized. I'm going to have a newsletter when I hit 15,000 or 20,000 subscribers, and I have a list of people that join my channel. They'll be getting a copy of my newsletter, and that's the newsletter. It's Insider's Guide to Garden Aquatics. It gives you tips on the pond. It gives you tips on goldfish care, active wildlife and water gardens, create waterfalls, and then I'll have things about gardening and stuff like that too. So that's just a sample. That's the AI thing. And I will be able to create it because with the AI, I can text it in what I wanted to say and everything else, and it will produce it, and I will be able to print it out and mail it out to all my subscribers that join my channel, or anybody that wants it can get it in an email too. So it'll be a little magazine every spring, summer, fall, winter. It would be a thing. Guess what's how much snow we're gonna have? How depends on how cold it's gonna be. Something about making a compost pile, cleaning up your garden beds, mixing soil with compost, stuff like that. You like that? That's really cool. That was one of them. This is what I set up with the AI. All right. That's another one that I did. All right. And then I have that I'll be using for my cleaning up my pond. That is a picture of my pond with the words on it. That's making an interesting thumbnail for everybody. Clean up in the B of the pond. It shouldn't be, the B shouldn't be there. But that's my pond. Believe it or not. I told them to make it a little better. See that? Of course, then I have. Did you see what happened last night? That's another one I'm gonna do with the frogs and stuff like that. You have the fish. I have one with the turtle and stuff. Yeah. See the big frog? That's have the big frog and the turtles. We're gonna use that too. So once we hit the 2 hour mark, we're gonna end it about 5 minutes after hour, so that we'll go to about 12:40. We'll go 12:40. About 11:40 will go off. That's really pretty. That's with AI. If you want, it's Chat GPT. It's Come on, let's get out of this. Come on. So it is Chat GPT. GPT. Check it out. You can text what you want to do. You tell it what you want to make. You can make a picture of yourself. You can make a story, do a video on it and stuff like that. We're going to go into that as we go along, and you can do a voice command and tell it what you want to do, and it would do it for you. If I get really involved and I'm making a lot of money, I will put up more content with that. So and I may subscribe to it, but I have to be making the money where I'm making making money. I'm not losing money. All right. And having the post office box with that, if I'm not getting subscribers to send me stickers or information and stuff like that, I'm not going to keep the box. So that's where I'm looking to do. So you have to let me know what you think. Is that interesting enough for me to do that? Is it cost effective for me to do that? And would I would print one uh, booklet up first and show everybody if they were interested in it, getting this delivered to their house, to pay a fee for it, or becoming a member of the channel and having free information where we would discuss the stuff in the magazine. And then after 2 weeks, I would put it out on the channel. All right. In other words, I would do a story on preparing the pond. In this edition, you would have preparing the pond for the winter, or getting ready for spring, what we do in the pond. It's now colder weather. It warmed up a little bit. We want to clean the pond to get rid of all the dead weeds and debris that accumulated in the pond. And I will discuss that. What I will have to do is to cut back all those weeds and stuff like that, trim everything back, clean up the pond, and make sure the aerator is running, that we keep that keeps the hole open for the pond, and that would be for the winter. And then take the pond filter down. The only reason I didn't take the pond filter down this year is because I'm going to replace it this year, the canister filter. I'm talking about having a bottom drain in the pond, or having a pump in the pond that would pump the water and filter the water and go back into the pond, and how to try to do a backwash and stuff like that. What you do with the water that you take from the pond. So hopefully we find a filter that will adapt to the hoses that I have. I may get the same type of filter. We have to see. We'll start looking for that in March. So by the end of March, beginning of April, when we know the weather's going to stay above 32 degrees and not freeze, we'll set up the pond filter. And that would be a thing in the spring edition of the Insider's Guide. We're ready to put the pond filter up, checking our backwash, checking our filter, what to do with the filter, making sure all the filter pads and everything are clean, submerge it into the pond, and hook up all your hoses and everything else to your canister filter, that it filters into the pond back into your waterfall. And if you have a skimmer, make sure the skimmer is clear, clean, and everything else. Get everything running smoothly. And then until you went to backwash it after the first month or so, after the first 5 weeks, do a backwash. And then during the summer, at least 2 to 3 times during the summer. That would be in the spring edition. And then the summer edition, it would be maintaining the lawn. Should we seed more, what to seed and everything else? What type of fertilizer to put down? I'll have coupons for the fertilizer, and I will have information of different websites that you can go to about fertilizing and stuff like that. And I'll be putting that in a thing. And then fall comes. Do you want to wait to take your flowers down, your uh, annuals, cutting your impatiens, pulling your impatiens out and everything, cleaning up the garden? You can do that. Or you can wait to a severe cold and then just rake everything out and clean out uh, before you put your Halloween decorations up. And I'll tell you what I'm doing, what we're putting up, stuff like that. Getting ready for Halloween. Soon as Halloween is over, within the next couple of days, within the 5 days before, uh, in the month of November, take down your Halloween stuff and rake the lawn and everything else and get ready for Christmas decorations and what you're going to be doing for Thanksgiving, decorating the house, prepare your thing, do a test on different foods that you want to prepare, stuff like that. And then check your pond, make sure your pond is shut down and everything else by the end of October. Once the weather's getting really cold, stop feeding your fish. Give them what? Start feeding them a little bit when it warms up. Stop feeding them when the temperature reaches 30, below 40 degrees. Do not feed the fish anymore. If you just feed them like once or twice a week, that's it. But once the temperature gets down below 40, you stop feeding them. We'll have that up. We'll have coupons for Tetra products. We'll have coupons for Anderson fertilizer. I'll have coupons for Scott products and stuff like that. I'll look for coupons all over the place. I'll look for sales on different things, and I'll include them in my newsletter. And I would tell you, go check out Harbor Freight for this. Check out Home Depot for this. This is the best fertilizer to use for this. This is the type of fertilizer I use. What type of seed to get and everything else. So we're getting there. So at 11:40, we're going to go off the air. John says, because I had to take a shower. So that I get up tomorrow and I pick up my daughter, home, and she's going away. So what I don't get down, the first thing I'm going to take down are the blow-ups tomorrow. That they're done. After tomorrow, they're done. I may get the reindeer and stuff in the garage and stuff like that. And then we'll work on the other stuff. We'll see what we can get down. The lights will go off. They won't be on. I'll definitely get the lights off the gutter because I have that pole. We'll be doing that. And I'll show everybody the pole. I said where you can try and get this pole. I'll show you the pole that I have that you can put lights on the gutter without climbing a ladder. We'll do that in the newsletter too. I'll show you the clips of the picture of the clips. I'll have a picture of it on the ground with just the pole and the clip on the pole, and so you could get this pole to put lights on your gutter without climbing a ladder. And we'll get all the clips off the gutter. And I say it's good to go after Christmas. Check out your Walmart. Check out hardware stores like Home Depot and stuff like that for light clips that are on sale after Christmas, and get them for next year because they do always break. So you have more. I'll show you the clips that I got that stick on the window. We'll be able to do the window without that. And I want to get, which I'm working on, I want to look and get the lights that you put under the gutter, and I won't have to put the gutter lights up anymore. I'll just put some lights up, but that's it. So we're getting to our thing. We got our hour in. So we're going to stay another 5 minutes and then we'll sign off the air. So I can say thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you, Jesse, for coming into the chat. I'll be live tomorrow night, probably around 8:30, 9 o'clock. We'll see. Not guarantee. We have to see where we are, what we're doing. I think Squirrel's the only one in besides Jesse. If Squirrel and Jesse came in. Thank you, Jesse, for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you, Squirrel. I'll see you tomorrow. Check out Squirrel when you're going live next time. Check out Squirrel's channel. Go check him out live. He's getting up there. He's doing very, very well. Go check out his channel. I'll be praying for everybody in the chat, praying for all my family, friends, subscribers to the chat. You need prayer. Put a prayer request in the chat. Pray for this person. Pray. I want people to pray for my son's father-in-law. I want people to pray for me. I'm doing very, very well. I want to thank everybody for the prayers with my leg. My leg's much better. I went to the orthopedist. He told me therapy to do. It helped. I went to the chiropractor, and she just said, and I'm feeling much, much better. So this way I can actually do the work tomorrow. I don't want to be climbing up and down a ladder, but I'm going to get most of the decorations down. I'm putting them in the bins so I can stack them away and bring the snowblower up further and get all my Halloween stuff ready to go up in the attic too. So that's it. That's where we are. And that will be done in the next two to 3 days between Friday and Monday. And then probably Monday, we're going to have rain or whatever. It's going to get colder, so we'll be in the house, working inside the house, getting all the Christmas decorations down and get ready for Valentine's Day. And before you know it, we'll be in February and celebrating Valentine's Day. And then after Valentine's Day, we'll be celebrating St. Patrick's Day and Christmas. We'll be just around the corner. After the 4th of July, we'll be here next year, same time, saying Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. God willing, I hope to be here with you all next year, same time. So we're out of Christmas. We're going into Valentine's Day. After Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter. After Easter, we go into Memorial Day. So before you know it, it will be Easter. I will set up the Easter display. I hope you all stay with me. Thank you all for getting me where I am today. I appreciate it very, very much. I can't tell you enough. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. You believe you can do something, do it. You won't know until you try. I'm here doing it. Repetition. Do it over and over and over again. I got it. I got the thing down to a science. And I will get a schedule set up within the month of January. By the last week in January, we'll be on a schedule. And then after we get monetized, I won't be on every Friday and Saturday night. I'll be a Friday night, either live or in a video. I won't be live every Friday night. I'll be live every other Friday night. The Friday night I'm not live, I'll be live on Saturday. The Saturday night I'm not live, I'll be live on Friday. but I will do a video every day as long as I can. I've got all sorts of projects, homesteading, homesteading in suburbia, the cold weather, be prepared, what foods to eat, cleaning up the garden beds, and all that stuff will be in a newsletter every season in the summer, in the fall, in the winter, and the spring. I'll see you all in the next video. Let me know what you think. Thank you for coming in. And remember, the past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for coming in tonight. Good night. And God bless you all. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow night around the same time, probably around 9 o'clock. If I can come in earlier, I will come in earlier. So thank you for coming in. Good night. God bless you all. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Bye for now.